Tami loses the air hockey championship. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter Mary, dad of Carpenter, worked on skyscrapers with Mom Mary Ann. I am the son of Carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables, and this one has to be quick because I got to be somewhere in 15 minutes. But let me tell you about St. Helena, patron saint of new discoveries. And so I couldn't resist. I got the shadow of some flowers on my leg there, and yes, the stigmata wounds, as I get to call them, stigmata wounds on the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to have stigmata wounds. It's also the genetic carpentry I'm doing with those eyes. I'll try and get that in at the very end to show you the smaller brown circles slowly disappearing, the bigger bluer circles growing in through and around. But yes, St. Pauline, mother of I don't think he was a saint, Emperor Constantine the Great. Who knows, maybe he was. Who is the patron saint of new discoveries, and feast day the day of tomorrow, the 18th. But enough of that. I could only had a minute to explain it in my latest image video, so I decided to put it in there. And I took since I was using a shadow on my leg and the stigmata one, I made sure to use an old flower image, a whole bunch of yellow and purple. Is it? Whatever's in the center of those white flowers there. Makes for a nice. Oh, my spine is killing me. Yeah, white and purple. Well, let me get my sugar check in as I tell you about Tommy, who got that promotion for sticking his right arm into a wood chipper. His boss Wu told him to slowly feed that right arm into a wood chipper as a test of loyalty, as a test of management. And Tommy has always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese, so he slowly fed that arm into the wood chipper. Lefty saw what was going on with the right arm, said that's not going to happen to me. He jumped off. Wise thing. If you paid attention to yesterday's Tommy parable, he is doing well. Got a nice hand modeling career. Met the talent agent in Las Vegas. He likes to go there to play, to gamble. He's very good with the one-armed bandit, of course. And he's good at the poker and all that. But if you've also paid attention to, or you don't have to pay attention, just you do whatever you're doing. If you have seen the air hockey parable, it's about Tommy who he likes to play air hockey, and all he's got to play air hockey with is his mouth, no arms. And he bit down a little bit too hard doing a very intense game of air hockey, and he was stuck in his mouth, the paddle. And so he had to go to the doctor, go to the emergency room. Rhea took him to the emergency room, and they've seen Tommy a time or two. They put the cup on, and they for the blood pressure, new nurses don't know where to put the cup because he doesn't have any arms. They put it around his neck, and his eyes bulge out as the thing pumps up. And then it's a high reading, and they don't know what to do with it, so they have to take it again. And he's always complaining when he goes to the emergency room, and the staff knows him there, and they said to Rhea, it's not an emergency, it's a blessing. So she had to wait to go see a regular, her regular doctor, and he studied the medical books, and then he just kind of gave Tommy a swift hit on the back there, and it was lodged in there. He had his teeth into that, but it popped out eventually. He hit him a few times. And he likes his air hockey, and he tells Rhea, I gotta play air hockey, I'm good at it. He does get a black eye or two every once in a while, but she said, okay, but you gotta wait. And she ordered specially designed air hockey paddle, stainless steel. and got there just in time for the championship. If you're bored, girls, waiting for that college fall semester to begin, come see me when you try to call me and see the devil stealing your call. The handsome bald guy, usually wearing a hat when I'm outside. Well, you got glasses too. I'm trying to lose them like a bad habit. But come see me. Let me design some favorite flowers around your forever flowers. Never have to water them again. Print them out 1,000 times. Now let me do my sugar check. As I tell you about Tami, and Rhea got him a specially designed case. Fits over his neck. He walked down to Al's bar. There's a big championship, a whole bunch of bars, showing up. So he had his AA meeting at the bar, Amputees Anonymous, and then he went to work with. He was doing pretty well. Went through several rounds, and then he was playing for the big championship. And no, he didn't bite down too hard. 234 on the hockey puck paddle. Something else happened as they were going to, as he was playing for that final big championship, something else happened. An arm, a left arm, was under the table and reached out, grabbed his leg, pulled it. So he went down. And yes, the opponent won the air hockey championship. That lefty, he's still sore about righty getting chipped up and all that, and him having to jump off. Okay, here's the eye from March 2013, about 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago. You can see a little bit of lighter color there, much more of it here about a year later, I think. Because I'm pretty sure it was before I went in the hospital, losing 80 pounds in 1 month, stigmata wounds, yes. Medical research being passed by, that's what I'm talking about. The St. Helena and the patron saint of new discoveries. Nice medical research. Do you think doctors of blind folks would be interested in something like that? Remember to check in post in 5. When you hear that hatred noise, and when you are checking to see your family's lifeline is not allowed to work, and you don't know when it won't be allowed to work, remember to post and repost these 5s and ask and answer Jesus' question about Barack Hussein Obama. Is he a terrorist? You can call it a Trump question if you want. I'm not a fan of the buffoon wrestling guy either, but he's comic relief after placing a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. So ask and answer that question. I've gotten my answer. I've been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 check of America's Lifeline for over a decade, and I have yet to get one. That's a lot of mass censorship conducted without fear being covered by the evening news. We the people must be the evening news. I'll do that. Make that video, whoever's in the room there with you. Those who are hijacking your calls to me are word enough about it to alter phone records covered up. But when all Americans have timestamp on your phone, number dialed, whoever's in that room there with you right now, get that. They try to call me, you got the number. Oh, Melton's call log videos on youtube.com/DNFD series is where you can find my call log playlist. Melton's call log videos. Also with the Melton's Stigmata Eyes and Wounds, I have these things. I haven't been doing them as much lately because I've been doing them with the Tami parables in the afternoon and the other parables in the morning. But yeah, the brown there can be more or less lighter brown, white altogether. It can be a much darker brown. And that outer circle of brown is missing, slowly but surely. The eye is a change in genetic carpentry. You think doctors of blind folks would be interested in that, but yeah, my doctors can't talk about that. Check and post and pop, come see me in person and make up your own Tami. Let it be your street resume. Remember, you don't have to worry about anything you mention about our fictional streets because it's not going to make it to the evening news unless, of course, it's supposed to be there. And if it's supposed to be there, you better be making those variables. The streets are mean. And you always remember the real stuff. It has nothing to do with anything I say in many of my videos. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. You can't reach me. No certified mail about those 93 texts. No certified mail about the Osama rumor. No calls about the Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. Put the two, Osama bin Laden and Barack Hussein Obama, check the eyes out. You're going to see it. If not, you do not be a hater, guys. You can't have it both ways. They're mixing stuff up all over the place. Check out those eyes and you'll see, and try to call me. Not know when else your phone won't be allowed to work because you're Christian or you're in the wrong, you're not the big name in your business. Whatever reason your phone's not allowed to work, it's not going to be, it's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a 93 check for a decade and not getting one. So make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Come see me in person, look for me wearing my imagery in LA. Let's get started on those 1,000 points of light. They're off now. Yeah, you can call it an opportunity house. Opportunity for a whole lot of folks to build a better world, but I have to tell you, the good folks from all backgrounds to build a better world. I have to tell you it's Jesus' Immaculate House because there will be a test at the end.